we got to figure out if it's appropriate or strategic. Joy Taylor has been making some headlines discussing openly her sex life, knowing she's on the heels of all of this sexual allegations, conversation that's coming from Fox. She was on The Truth, Paul Pierce's podcast, who you say is still walking to work right now, right? His ass got caught slipping. PP the homie. And this is just 3 months after all of that. You know, we know the allegations. We know Charlie Dixon, Emmanuel Acho, allegedly, blah, blah, blah. My thing is, and her contract's up in this summer, this couple months. Is this strategic or appropriate is where I want to really frame it, because ain't nobody that tone deaf. Like, you know the world is looking at you this way. That's almost like right now Shannon said, I got a new pill that I just put out that helps you attract young women.
On OnlyFans.
On OnlyFans. Right.
And he probably called them and said, hey, stop all the commercials right now.
Yeah, like nobody's that tone deaf, and I know Joy, she ain't that tone deaf, but what is this?
He's been posting and doing things that's like,
I'm listening. Let's talk.
I mean, I think for her, I think I look at it too. I do think she's tone deaf.
You do.
Because there are a lot of people who are just oblivious. Like, they're so caught up in their own world, or they think they've beat the system. Like, oh, I got out of this. They don't even look and see that other people are still looking at them crazy. The other side of that is like what 50 does. 50 talks crazy on the internet all day, because then he said to himself, the crazier I talk, the less people are surprised. So I can get away with almost anything.
Facts.
Because they're like, oh, he always talks like this. So I feel like with her, she's like, I'm going to just be open. I'm going to talk. I'm going to put it all out there. I'm going to act like nothing's going on. And at a certain point, people are just won't care.
You know what? That is my game plan. And it wasn't even a game plan. Remember I told you about my grandma. So, like, my grandmother, I used to hate her till I was like 12. Like, not like her, I hate her. Because she just say hello and then she just undress you. And then she was never pleasant. She never was like PC. She didn't have all those pleasantries. And I thought that was just like rude. And then I got older and I realized, oh, that's why everybody respect her. Because she ain't got no time for the bullshit. Like, everybody else is saying stuff, and then they go in a corner, you walk by, and they're like, oh, you see what she doing? And hanging out. Like, my grandma never did that. She said that shit to her, right? So.
To Uncle Gloria.
Yeah.
Uncle Gloria.
Teddy bear. Oh, God.
That was the one thing Grandma wasn't straight up about.
No, yeah. She didn't let me know.
Ain't nothing straight about that situation.
I bet my grandma was like, look, your transgender ass, I'm going to take care of you, but don't be fucking around. My grandma was gangster.
I'm going to shoot your dick off.
I'm going to shoot She would have too. So my thing is, like, I always talk about everything, and like, you ain't going to box me in. Ain't nothing worse in life. Because that's what the hood is. The worst part about the hood ain't you broke. Because if you're around a bunch of broke people, you rich. Like, nobody I grew up with went to the store and got 2 bags of Cheetos. Like, we all like scraping it together. I got one, or we sharing one. Like, you know, you got yours. But ain't nobody just bossing. So like, it's a relative world. But when the worst part is, you can't do something. You can't say something. You can't be yourself. And I think Joy was like, y'all about to say something about me, whether it's true or false, and I can't be who I am? Fuck that. I'm going to be who I am. So there's a part of me that salutes her, and there's a part of me like, what you doing? Like, you know how they at your head.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Marcellus Wiley. You know, at Project Transition, we're all about being greater than your greatest excuse and helping people take control of their lives to make real change. And that's why I'm beyond excited to introduce our new partnership with Monitor Debt Resolution. We've teamed up to bring you an incredible debt solutions program designed to help tackle consumer debt head on. If you're struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt, I want you to find peace in a solution. Monitor Debt Resolution is that solution. This team does one thing, and they do it well. They negotiate directly with your creditors to reduce what you owe, sometimes by thousands. Whether you're feeling overwhelmed by credit cards, medical bills, or loans, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Visit pt.monitordebt.com right now or call 866-204-0071. Let's explore this program to help you regain your peace of mind and get back on track. Together, we've got this. Let's transition your finances and your life for the better.
But she got time to do that. She could have waited till all that came out and everything was settled to be herself and talk that way.
Facts.
You know, because now she might be setting herself up, or she's not going to get the outcome that she thinks she's going to get.
That new deal.
Because of doing all this. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Or maybe she has the deal already or know it's coming.
Or add to that, which is true.
Right, you right.
Here's the other thing. Remember in the allegations, it was like, oh, if anything goes wrong, I hit this button. And this button is, I'm suing all you motherfuckers. All y'all did this to me. Y'all pressured me into this.
Plus, she didn't say anything really salacious. She talked about her love life, not her sex life.
And her preference.
You know, she.
There's a quote that says, I need sex every day.
I didn't hear her say, well, yeah, okay, but
that's just preference. She ain't like that's. I don't think she said anything that the optics of it looks crazy.
She was talking about her and Taylor,
But-
and Taylor Rooks. They were saying as they got older and become in their 30s or whatever, and they're feeling
The libido.
Yeah, the libido is higher.
Well, how about this? Taylor Rooks, you said her name. Taylor Rooks, Dipset. She's like, I'm out of this. Whatever that is. Which is that telling?
You talking about the thing that they had together?
They
had like a podcast together.
They had a podcast together. They did an episode, maybe more.
And then it disappeared.
And then the allegations hit, and Taylor was like, not me.
It's two separate lanes.
Is that what it was?
Like Joy's not gonna be Robin Roberts at some point. Like she's gonna have her run, and Fox is gonna end, and she's building up her online cachet to do her own thing, podcast, whatever she's gonna do. Taylor, she wants to be on NBC, ABC, whatever. She wants to win awards, Emmys, be respected as a reporter. So I think that's where that lane. There's two different lanes, and Taylor made her choice. And Joy, she's gonna be fine. She either gonna get that Fox money or she gonna make it online. But she's cool with not being Robin Roberts. She's cool with not getting the award-winning reporter. She made a decision, and it is what it is.
Yeah,
You know, Taylor Rooks went to Illinois.
Okay.
Not when you went.
Not when I went.
I thought she went to Georgia.
Her mama might have.
She went to U of I.
Her mama might have.
Her mama. Right. You remember some old Dominican lady? Do you remember an old Dominican lady? Is she Dominican? She got to be Dominican.
I don't know
She
what
black?
she is.
I mean, everybody black. Stephen A. black. Everybody St. Thomas.
He
Like,
ain't
man,
Dominican.
She bad.
he's St. Thomas. What is that? That ain't
That
Compton.
ain't Dominican.
It ain't Compton. Like black is
So
too
LA,
loose.
you can't even help it.
Like
Y'all geography skills
Let's
is
talk
terrible.
about that. Black too loose. Like everybody just be like, I'm black. I'm like, nah, what is
They
black?
say 1 ounce of black in you black.
Yeah. Slave owner said that shit. You still riding with it? They was to make sure you wasn't white.
They was
that
the ones putting
wasn't like
ounces
you
in
black.
our women.
That's what they said. They was like, you got
They
that
was the
one
ones
drop in
putting
you.
ounces in
You
our
ain't
women.
us. Like
I mean, but DR is a Latin country, and you said St. Thomas. St. Thomas is the
Caribbean. Yeah, but what is she? She black?
black.
Where's she from?
Both of her parents are just black.
She don't
Is
look
she
like
American
me.
black or is she?
Yeah.
American black.
Look at her and look at me.
Who are you talking about? Taylor Rooks?
Yeah,
you just
there's something in
you
there.
just a lower quality of American black.
I'm out there.
Right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you. It's so crazy people still stuck in Pat Mahomes in the offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers? This is Marcellus Wiley on the rocks.